Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristin Hildabrand, and today we're talking with Spencer Smith. He's with the Flowerz Cut Flower Farm right here in Warren County. What made you interested in growing cut flowers here in Kentucky?
So before I moved to Kentucky, I used to work for a flower farm up in Illinois for almost 4 years. It was like an hour south of Chicago, and when we moved down here, I really missed going to the Chicago markets. So I was like, well, I'm gonna start my own cut flower farm. So I started with like 1 acre last year, and then right now I'm at 2 acres, and I sell in the Nashville farmers markets, so every weekend. So I'm in my 2nd year of doing cut flowers on myself, so it'd be like around 6 years, but that I've been kind of in the industry.
And specifically, we wanted to ask you about Lisianthus.
Yes.
That's a beautiful cut flower, and I know there's a lot of different varieties and colors. How do you select Lisianthus for your farm?
It's actually my first year growing on the Lisianthus. I didn't grow them last year, so this was an experiment for me as well. So I think I did the Voyage series this year for my Lisianthus, and I have apricot, champagne, purple, and white. And so far I love the Voyage series. It's been great. So Lisianthus, there's like so many different ones that you can pick. So I know definitely next year I'll do the Voyage series, but maybe 2 different other ones to see and experiment. But there's also like different numbers that you can choose to for the different series, so that kind of correlates to the heat zones, like when you want them to bloom at what time. So I think I did Voyage 2 for this year for all those different colors that I'm growing.
Yes. Now walk us through a little bit about Lisianthus. For your farm, how does that generally start, and then how do you even know when to harvest Lisianthus?
So for the Lisianthus this year, I bought them in plugs. So you can start them from seed, but they just take a really long time. You got to baby them. I always say you got to talk nice to them, make sure they're all doing okay. So this year I just started to go with the plugs. That way they're easier for me. I don't have to start them in December, because they do take around from December to March in order to get just like maybe 2 or 3 inches tall. So if that. So I ordered them from plugs, and then around March I'll plant them in the ground. And then I always try to make sure that row I stay on top of weeding, because since they're so small plants, the weeds can really quickly get up and kind of overcrowd and shade them out, and that is what we do not want. And then for harvesting, I normally wait till there's around 2 to 3 open blooms on the flower before I pick it, and then I can normally get a second flush out of it sometime in the fall. So that's when I normally like to harvest those flowers. So I use the Lisianthus either like in a straight bunch of a few stems, and sell those like wrapped in paper at the farmer's market, or I like to use them in a mixed bouquet. So the mixed bouquets is normally kind of what I'm known for. I create like 4 to 5 different mixes each week at the farmer's market, and then I go up to Nashville and sell those. So I really like doing, probably my favorite mix is like peach mixes, or like I have one that's called like Peachy Keen. It's like very pastel, like light blue.
Yes. Now you have a location now here in Bowling Green, is that right?
Yes. So as I'm still a private farm, so I don't have like a U-pick field or anything. If someone wants an appointment, like for, let's say they're getting married, I will take an appointment to kind of show them what flowers I have in season right now. But we are still a private farm. However, I just started a business deal with the new store at Pleasant Hill Farm. It's called The Butcher, the Baker, the Coffee Maker. And they'll be selling my flowers there every Saturday. I think they open at 7 and close at 4. So, and that's been working out really well. So
yes, I love that you have a local pickup spot.
Yes.
And you're also very active on social media. So if somebody wanted to follow you, where's the best place to get that information?
Instagram is probably where I post the most, and I think my Facebook is attached to it. So it's just Flowerz with a Z, .bg. So that's where you can find me on social media.
Thanks for watching the Farm and Home Show, and we hope you have a great day.